Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I am Evil Mike, and it's just a little chat, a random chat. It's gonna be two topics, but one is kind of cool and kind of important, and the second one is really funny but important. Um, so the first topic I want to talk about in the world right now, we have something new, right? We have these NFTs. If you don't know what an NFT is, it is a digital ownable comic. I don't know if I'm wording that right, but basically it is a physical, like, digital comic that you can literally own yourself. I mean, we do have digital comics, right? Like, I can go to DC Universe or DC Online Universe, or I can go to like the Marvel Connect app and you can read digital comics and pay for a subscription, right? No, these are different. These are physically like comic books. They're just in digital form. So once you own this, it's yours, and you can give it away, you can sell it. NFTs are brand new. I highly suggest check out Sleepyn Comics. Mark, he has been, like, as far as I know, he has been on the forefront on this. He has literally changed his channel to specifically learn and dive in about these NFTs, and he is presenting some amazing questions. But okay, so I mean, if you know me, I don't have a lot of money to spend like online. I never do. Not currently. I mean, I have before. It's just my card's usually tapped out, so it's usually like a cash type of thing. Most of my card goes to the bill side of it, and then after that, I mean, I pull the cash and that's it. It's not to say that's not an option, I mean, that's just my current situation, I mean, me not having a job, that kind of, I mean, I don't have money to just be throwing around on, well, like the non-essential, I guess you can say, food, rent, that kind of stuff. So they got these NFTs going, right? And like me, I would love to have an NFT. I mean, any NFT, in my opinion, is going to be like a comic. And if you buy the right ones, like I know recently they just dropped the Ultimate Fallout #1, which was the first appearance of Miles Morales in the NFT form. That was Miles's first appearance. So, I mean, you might not be able to have the comic because it is, the real floppy, because it is that expensive. But there was a chance that you could have grabbed the first NFT version of that comic, and it's already selling for astronomical prices. These NFTs, they are still just as valuable because there's not an unlimited number of them, right? They only drop, like, let's say, like 20,000 or 50,000 of that specific variant or cover to that comic. So, that's how they're doing it. Is I think they're doing, like, when they drop, it's like they drop an NFT and you have to be there, because it's like this flash sale kind of thing where they drop it online and literally it's, I think, there until it sells out, but literally it's like, I mean, it probably takes like a minute or 30 seconds for it to sell out because everybody's just sitting there like, but if you do have a chance to get one of these, I mean, once you have it, it's yours. You can turn around and sell it, you can keep it, that kind of thing, it's yours. And when they do drop, there's also this kind of like randomization to it where, like, for instance, on the Ultimate Fallout, you could buy that comic and you could also get like rarer versions of it, by chance, kind of like a lottery system. And they're actually like titled as rare and super rare and stuff like that. So not only are you able to get, like, a very pricey, first appearance in digital form, that's yours and you can read it, and, like I said, trade it, sell it, whatever. But at the same time, there is that random chance that you can get something even more rare. It's kind of like having the raw version of the Ultimate Fallout, issue #4. And if you get that rare, it could be like putting it in a slab. Or if you get the super rare, it could be like that 9/9, slab. Something like that. Okay, so my weird explanation of NFTs, which I mean, it's brand new, and a lot of it is it's still learning and not knowing, and they're getting bits and pieces of information from different sources and people. I've done some reading online because it's very interesting, right? This isn't the first time this happened in history, and why I think it is such a neat and you need to hop on type of thing, because this has happened in history, right? Yeah, we're in the comic books, right? But in my world, I focus on all kind of things nerdy. So I'm a big gamer as well. And in the gamer world, I mean, if you've been following video games, I mean, in World of Warcraft, they were selling real estate and weapons and armor that, in digital form that were selling for astronomical amounts. I specifically have actually sold more gaming digital stuff than comics or anything else. Back with Pokemon Go, man, I used to sell, did my, I used to get all the way up to like level 100 and sell my Google account to people, and I did that for like a while, and I made good money off of it. You'd be surprised on people that wanted the status but didn't want to put in the work, and that's kind of why it sold. Diablo I sold quite a bit. World of Warcraft I sold quite a bit. Weapons and real estate and stuff like that. I made good money off of all of those. So it is a good avenue to get into, specifically because it's digital, right? It doesn't take up any space. It goes with you wherever your online footprint is. So the cool thing, right? Okay, so this morning I'm on Instagram and I'm flowing through and I start seeing that people are receiving free, yes, free NFTs from DC. Now I haven't seen this on Marvel's side, but I have seen this from DC, but they are, you do have a chance if you watch this video, and right now I think it is Thursday, but you have until Saturday to do this. If you miss out, that's it. After Saturday, I don't think you have this chance. But let me explain. DC is about to do their DcFanDom this weekend on Saturday. If you register for the DcFanDom, you are automatically given if you register and you sign up for the Palm NFT thing, they will send you a free NFT. Not only that, but if you share that NFT that you got from DC, they will actually send you a second one for free. Like if you share it on social media, and I think it qualifies for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I even think Whatnot, TikTok, and something else. But as long as you share that, I think you will receive a code for a second NFT. Now the NFTs that they give you the first free round, I think they focus on characters, like it's Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Batman, and Flash. And in those options, of characters, I think you have like if you pick Batman, I think it's like a randomizer, and you might get one, a Batman comic from, an NFT form from, something. I've seen some variations, but I haven't seen a set. No one's getting the same things. I've seen some people that got like Harley's first appearance, and I saw some people that got like, a random comic in Harley's series. But it is a free NFT, and you might not like it or whatever, but hey, it is something that you can turn around and sell, especially if it's something that's pricey, like that person that got that first appearance of Harley Quinn. It's already selling online for about $300. So that free item, you might not like it, but you could turn around and sell it. But I want to let you know, because I didn't really know about this, and I'm a DC fan. I'm on DC's website, and they didn't really advertise this. So if you're interested in receiving a free NFT, completely free, just go to DcFanDom.com, scroll down to, it'll ask you to register, and then once you register and you're logged in, it'll ask you to verify your email, and then it'll send you back to DcFanDom. Once you do, you scroll down and look for the NFT. Once you do, it's going to ask you to sign into the Palm, I think it's like a database where they hold the NFTs. It's like the trading and selling, or it's kind of like the format, like a reader or something like that. It's like YouTube. You go to YouTube to watch the videos, but all the videos are on YouTube. It's kind of like that. And again, I'm kind of a super novice at NFTs, so don't take the NFT information with a grain of salt, something like that. But I do know that I have already received, the confirmation, because how they're doing it is, once you sign up and verify your email and you sign up on Palm, basically in your email they will send you the code to receive that free NFT. Once you claim that free NFT, all you have to do is turn around and post a picture of that NFT, and then you get to receive another code. Now I know as long as you're registered before Saturday, you can still get this, because okay, that's the problem, is so many people are signing up to it. So they are a little behind. So I mean, even if you sign up right now, don't freak out. You're not going to get your code right away, but you might get it, later on in the day. Or one of my friends, he had signed up for it like 2 days ago, and he literally got his code this morning. So I mean, they're getting them out, but just be patient. Okay, so free NFTs, right? That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm down for that. I signed up for it. I'm already a DcFanDom member, but I wasn't a part of the Palm thing. So, I went and registered with Palm. I mean, I didn't get any extra emails or nothing. I mean, it's nothing invasive or anything like that. And it's basic. It asks for I think an email and just for you to create a password, and that's it. No other information. Okay, so that was cool thing number one. I mean, free NFTs, I mean, with the possibility of selling those NFTs, you might not be a DC fan, but there's a lot of us out there, right? Okay, so second thing is a fellow YouTuber is trying to commit genocide. He's literally trying to kill his channel. No, he's not. But Comic Journey, my Greek friend, he's trying to kind of understand how YouTube works a little bit. I myself, since I started this channel, have learned a lot of things from the creator side, how a lot of YouTube works, like the hearts, the likes, not the hearts, but the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, what they physically mean. There's the standard, and I see it a lot. I saw it the other night, and one of my friends, and I actually got called to go over there to help him out because he was being trolled in his channel. And I love trolls. For one, they make no sense. You're going to troll somebody's channel, but you're in the guy's channel, right? They have no idea that you're helping them out. Every second you spend in someone's channel, watching their videos, commenting, anything, it helps. It's all engagement. I mean, you think about it from a digital platform. Anytime you take your digital footprint and you come here, you're helping me out, right? You're helping that algorithm, telling YouTube that evil is somebody that somebody wants to watch. Now, then those are all good things, right? But then the concept of bad things come up, like the thumbs down, right? And me instantly, being a YouTube creator, I was like, oh, thumbs downs are bad, and this and that. And yes, in the basic form, it is, right? It's if you are at home or wherever that for some odd reason, or not odd, but real reason, they thumbs down you, right? Okay. Now, am I thinking, right? I'm like, yeah, that's a bad thing. But the way YouTube sees it and the way the algorithm sees it is it's a positive thing because it's engagement. That person already clicked on your video, right? That's engagement number one. They're spending more than a second in your video. Engagement number two. They're commenting, possibly. Engagement number three. And the fact that they used their finger and took more time to put a thumbs down, major engagement number four. Because you think about it. If I go into a video and I don't like it, I leave. That's how it works. If I really wanted to troll somebody, I would unsubscribe them, I would stop watching them, and that's the end of it. I find it really funny when trolls think they're doing damage by, hanging out in someone's live chat and they're sending hate comments. Well, I mean, first off, the comments don't need to be read or highlighted. Second, that's what moderators are for. Kick them suckers out. Third, you're just helping the channel. Every time you comment, lift a finger, move, it's engagement. And that's the way that that's the way YouTube sees it, that's the way the algorithm sees it. Okay, so back to what he's trying to do, right? With all this gained knowledge of the algorithms, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot that's still going on that I don't understand. But from my understanding, and I hope the way I'm explaining this is pretty basic, right? I mean, you spend any time in anybody's channel, it's helping them. Even if in the comment it's something, the most negative thing you can say, it's still helping. That's why I love every comment I get. If you go on my channel and look at any of my videos, and it doesn't happen all the time, but I get those porn links or whatever. I mean, I don't click on them, but I don't dislike them. I don't delete them. somebody took that time, somebody made it to my channel, and somebody engaged with me. To me, it's all the same, right? Okay, so back to Comic Journey, and what he's trying to do is he's trying to really like, he's doing this dislike video where he wants you to go into the video for a second and just dislike it, and that's it. And he hopes that he gets like, 500, 1,000 people that will do this. And he's hoping he gets nothing but dislikes on this video, and he's trying to find out what they will do. In my honest opinion, it's not going to do anything. If you have a video that gets nothing but thumbs down, I think the only thing that it does is it takes your ability to be promoted away. Let me, example. I do a review, right? And there's a 50-50 chance that it's going to get promoted on a viewer's, stream, if they're into comics, if they have used like that catchphrase or search phrase, comics somewhere on their YouTube timeline, right? Well, if I have a video that has nothing but thumbs down, why would YouTube promote it, right? Now, the other way of thinking about it is, like, and this happens all the time, if you do look in your promoted feed on YouTube, and let's say you're a comic book fan and all your videos are comic book related. Okay, so if you look at those promoted videos, right, you'll notice something. They'll all be like 1,000, plus subscriber videos. But when you look at the thumbs down and thumbs up part of their videos, it's always going to be 50-50. You're always going to have like a video that has like 1,000 likes, and then it's got like 200 thumbs downs. It's engagement, and they get promoted for a reason. The way that algorithm like feeds it to your promoted feed is because the division, the engagement, that so many people liked it, but then there were so many people that disliked it. That causes conversation. It causes interest. It causes debates. I mean, and that's what YouTube's looking for. Especially when they're trying to promote something. For one, a video that gets like 1 million likes, of course, it's going to be promoted because 1 million people liked it, right? A video that's going to get like 1 million dislikes, why would they promote that? Now, a video that's half-half, it's divided in a community, yeah, it's going to get super promoted. I mean, we see that on the news, in media. I mean, how many things that pop up in everyday topics that are divided, right? I can bring up a good example right now. We got this new Superman, and they made him bisexual. How many people are on the fence of that? I bet it's like 50-50. I bet there's some people that think it's inventive and new, and they're loving that the LGBT community, and then you got the other side that are just like, no, I don't need that in my comics. I mean, it's division and it's conversation. I mean, that division right there is the only reason I would have found out that Superman was bisexual, right? I'm not reading Superman. I don't plan to, but honestly, I might pick up that comic down. I'm straight. I mean, I know I've never questioned my sexuality. I think it's been pretty easily. I mean, I've liked girls since I was like 4, but I have no problem with the LGBT. I have gay friends. I have lesbian friends. I love people, and that's what we need to remember, right? Just people. I mean, what does our romance life has to do with anybody? I mean, if I was dating a guy, what is that to you? If I was dating a girl, what is that to you? It matters to me. That's pretty much it, right? But it's the division that sells stuff. So I'm trying to get this out there because I told him I would try to get, I only have like 200 subscribers, and I will post this to my Instagram. I have a lot more followers there, but I mean, it's all, I like what he's trying to do. He's trying to figure something out, but at the same time, if it doesn't get promoted, he's not going to have the results that he might be looking for, kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm asking is just check out Comic Journey. All these links, as many links as I can try and do, will be in the description. Comic Journeys, the link to this specific video will be there. The DcFanDom, and I'll try and do the I'll just do the DcFanDom, and I'll let you research it on that end. But I mean, for 2 free NFTs, or it could be 1, if you don't want to share, that's fine. But I mean, a free NFT, right? And NFTs are huge right now. I mean, if you look online, they are selling for, I haven't seen any sell for dollars. They're all selling for, you know, multiple of dollars already. And as far as I know, I think we're a month or 2 months into NFTs. This is brand new. So, I mean, so many people are into stocks and so many people are into comics because they're worth stuff. I mean, guess what? We're at the new craze, NFTs, and everybody's already talking about paper shortages, talking about, you know, digital format. I mean, that's going to be inevitability. And I believe it's coming. I don't want it to come, but it's. I mean, progression of everything, right? I mean, you might have been a fan of VHS, but I mean, as soon as a Laserdisc and then DVD came along, I mean, it was a thing of the past, and that's kind of how technology goes. I mean, we keep progressing. Okay, so all that rant, yeah. So, I mean, go check out DcFanDom if you are so inclined, especially to get this free NFT. You know, I mean, it literally took me like 5 minutes, no joke, and it's simple, it's basic, it doesn't take a whole lot of like technologically wizardry, you know, to figure this out. It's simple. Second, go check out Comic Journey. I love Comic Journey's live streams. I mean, they're basic, right? He's just showing off hauls. Sometimes he draws, but and you just get to see his hands. But that's the fun part, man. His engagement with the community makes it fun, you know. Usually there's only like 5 or 6 of them, and usually we're trying to make them mad, but we're trying to make them mad out of love, you know. I mean, the more you get Comic Journey angry, the funnier he gets, is all I can say, and it's all out of love, you know. I mean, I love to death. I mean, he's one of the judges with me on the People's Award thing, and I've loved him since. I mean, we started our channel around the same time. I've loved him ever since he started, and he's been a fan of my channel since I started. You know, it's not a clique or anything. I honestly don't even know his real name, but I mean, just go check out these 2 things. You're not going to be disappointed, I could say that. I mean, a free NFT, and, you know, I'm not a big fan of disliking a video. I've honestly never done that. I don't, but, I mean, hey, I mean, it's what he's trying to do, right? All right, guys, you all have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.